the next episode's tomorrow.
Yeah, we are late, like so late.
All right, intros aside. So, what did you think of the Zygon invasion?
Good. Definitely one of the most political Doctor Who stories I've seen in years.
Oh god, in the New Mexico scenes, I was like, last time on Breaking Bad.
Yeah. There was I'll tell you what, the New Mexico bit. I like the joke about like a town in New Mexico named itself after a game show.
Oh yes.
You know, 'cause they call themselves Truth or Consequences.
They lost a bet or something.
That made me laugh, I have to admit.
Yeah, I know. I was just expecting the Zygon bird.
Yeah, that's the thing though. With like this whole episode of Zygons, like you're thinking someone's going to turn out to be a Zygon. Someone's going to be turned.
Alright, so this is a spoiler discussion, so we're going to go in depth with this, so...
Yeah, spoilers by the way, because like there are characters who turn out to be Zygons.
Don't complain in the comments. Okay, Clara turns out to be a Zygon. Kate Stewart at the end of the episode tries to become a Zygon. The Doctor's obviously going to make it out of the plane, as he usually does. And everything's going to be doodle dandy by the end of the next episode, but anyway.
Yeah, the shot with Clara, like, with the rocket launcher was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, that was
like the Zygon Clara.
Trailer. That was in the first ever trailer for Series 9.
Yeah, and people were like, ooh, Clara's holding a rocket launcher, wonder what's that about. And when it turns
up in the Zygon!
Yeah, because when it turns up in the next time trailer for the Zygon episode, people were like, oh, it's Zygon.
Wait, did people actually think that? Because I didn't. I thought she was targeting a Zygon ship or something. That she thought that one of our ship would be a Zygon.
I have to admit, I didn't really process that bit from the next time trailer. I was just like, ooh, dynamic shot of Clara. I was thinking, I wonder what this means.
I only watched it, and I only watched it once, and that was about 2 weeks ago, and I only saw half of it because I wanted to actually be completely surprised for this episode, because this is probably my most anticipated episode of the entire series.
What about, actually, what, yeah.
Whatever you're going to say is second, and whatever you're going to say next is third.
I was just going to say, what about the season finale, which Stephen Moffat for which has promised, like, a shocking cliffhanger?
That was my second one, and my third one is actually the first part of that two-parter.
Heaven Sent.
Heaven Sent, Hellbent.
Yeah. I wonder how many gay jokes have been made out of that episode title by now. Sorry, like, I remember I'm mentioning Nay to someone who mentioned it, and they're like, ha, that's gay. And they were like, oh my god, and we've probably annoyed a lot of social justice warriors now. Let's move on.
Yeah, you probably did. Let's hope my video doesn't get flagged for that.
Probably won't. Anyway, yes, let us move onwards.
The little girls are the high commanders of the entire Zygon race.
That was kind of funny. I thought they were going to do, like, you know the rabbit joke in The Day of the Doctor?
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were going to do that, but they didn't, which is kind of a pity.
Yeah, and I thought they were actually not going to be turn out to be the Zygons. And then someone came, twin babies came up in the pram, and they just said, and then the actual Zygon leaders.
Yeah,
and then the parents of their bodyguards or something.
That was weird.
Oh, that would have been interesting. I would have liked that as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'll tell you what puzzled me about this.
Did?
A puzzling thing about this episode was that Osgood is back, which is hardly in it.
It's actually apparently it's been confirmed that the Osgood that's alive is the actual Zygon Osgood, and that she's going to be kind of be split between the decision of joining the Zygons in the invasion, or helping the humans out.
Interesting moral choice there.
Apparently, it's actually kind of confirmed at the moment. That it's basically been confirmed.
It's been effectively confirmed, but they haven't like outright said it. It's all implied right now.
Yeah, I think they're implying that she is the Zygon one.
Yeah.
And they actually wanted the original Osgood to be killed off, so they added in the Zygon one from Day of the Doctor. I like the throwbacks from Day of the Doctor as well.
Yeah.
Because this was meant to happen ages ago. This was meant to happen, Series 7, but they couldn't fit it in or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So And 2 seasons later, it actually happens, and it's great.
Yeah, this is like it's great to see the Zygons back. They're great villains from the classic and the modern series. But I'll tell you what interested me was the fact that this is the first real story to really played on the shapeshifter bit of the Zygons.
Oh god, yeah, because you can't tell who they are.
Plus,
really.
They also revealed that Zygons have advanced their technology, so they don't need to use the body prints anymore, which means they can now kill the original.
Oh,
which raises the stakes.
Here's what I want to actually happen. Clara dies in this episode, in the next episode.
But the one that survives is secretly a Zygon.
Yeah, but then the Doctor is forced either way to kill that Zygon, not knowing whether it's the real Clara or whether it's the fake Clara.
It's kind of like what they did with the, the Flash version of Amy in the Series 6.
Oh, he's forced to someone. They think it's the fake one, but it's actually the real one.
Yeah,
and then the Doctor is grieving for the rest of it, and then Rigsy becomes the companion because I saw a recent. I think what episode is he in? I think it's the one after the Zygon inversion, and then he becomes.
Rigsy's in episode 10, Face the Raven. He's in that one.
It might be 8, but he might get a cameo at the end of 8 or something, and then isn't.
Don't know.
I'm confused. No, episode 9 is after Zygon inversion, which.
Speak no more, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he appears in that one, and maybe becomes the Doctor's companion until the end of the season, where maybe he dies or something.
I reckon what they're gonna do is Clara's gonna survive. It's all gonna be doodle daddy.
Yeah, I know, but it would be a brilliant decision to have Clara die in the next episode, and then have a new companion for the rest of the season.
No, I think what they're gonna do is, like I said, Stephen Moffat's promised a shocking finale for season. Cliffhanger for season 11.
Maybe.
Sure, it's gonna end. It's all doody dandy fine, and then it turns out that that actually it was the real Clara that But what happens is, so yeah, the Zygon Clara dies, blah blah blah. Everyone's happy. The end. Season finale. It was the real Clara that died. The Zygon survived. And it turns out that it's been a Zygon. She's been a Zygon for that whole.
Alright, let's make up theories for the end of the season finale. Who's gonna die?
Clara. Or Zygon Clara or whatever.
Alright. Here's the thing. The most obvious choice will be Clara. But if she dies in this episode, I think it might be Missy who dies.
No!
That would actually be.
Don't kill her. Don't do that to me, Stephen Moffat.
Yeah, but that might happen. If Clara dies in this episode, it's going to be Missy. It's kind of obvious.
I don't think Clara's going to die this episode.
No.
She'll probably die season finale,
It's the safe option because you know the companion and the Doctor are safe. You know some fan favourites are safe. And
that's an interesting thing, actually. They might pull an Adric. You know what John Nathan Turner did with just killing off Adric in Earthshock? That wasn't announced. It was all covered up, hush. Nobody knew it was going to happen till it aired on TV. And, all the Doctor Who fans were shocked.
I know, they kept Davros's appearance secret, so why not keep that Clara actually dies at the end of next episode secret as well?
Like a shock, yeah, when people aren't expecting it.
Oh, yeah. I will be expecting it anyway. I won't be surprised.
I will be waiting for the moment, Clara. Anyway, we are getting sidetracked.
Because either way, she's going to die at the end of the season.
Interestingly, I think, the death theme doesn't make such an appearance here as it has in other episodes.
Oh, no. But there's a kind of a thing. It's going to happen next episode. They're going to kill an important character no matter what. They might kill, I'd say they either kill Kate Stewart or Osgood.
I don't really want Kate Stewart to die. She's pretty good. But yeah, like I was saying, the death thing, I think, is probably the strongest when, you know that, I think it's actually really dark, that scene where all the unit troops get massacred.
Oh god, yeah.
And just with the Zygon Clara watching and smiling, that's dark.
Yeah. Oh wait, do you think Kate Stewart is dead?
Kate Stewart's dead, replaced by a Zygon. It's possible. I mean, unit have been neutralised.
Oh, here's a good idea.
Go on.
Kate Stewart is actually the actual Kate Stewart, and she killed the Zygon in self-defense.
and she's tricking the other Zygon, that will be amazing.
I know, I was thinking of the actual episode. I didn't see that. It's implied that we didn't see that.
Yeah, that's the kind of badass thing the daughter of the Brigadier would do.
Yeah, it's kind of implied that we didn't see that for a reason. There's got to be a reason for that. And
so, how do you think they're going to resolve this? Like, what do you think's going to happen with all this going on?
I don't know, but this is probably the best case of two-parter ever. It's like its own mini-movie, isn't it? Because it's an hour and a half.
This one actually feels like a proper global conspiracy theory.
I know, this is weird, but it reminds me of Captain America Civil War, doesn't it?
Yeah, with like the global conspiracy theory thing.
Weird comparison where they've infiltrated the thing that everyone thought was safe.
In that case, S.H.I.E.L.D., in this case, UNIT. But another thing that just struck me, I think, what we were saying before about how this one plays on the whole shapeshifting, that bit where, you know, how the Zygons disguise themselves as like all the soldiers' families and stuff and trick them into coming inside before they kill them.
Well, it was obvious that they were...
It was obvious, but you can see why they were tricked. Like, and the whole scene, like, don't listen to the... You know, the commander's just like, don't listen!
In that weird accent. I don't know what it is. I think it's Scottish.
But even then, that seems, like, strong. If you think about it, you can understand why they were, like, convinced. Yeah,
but why not send one person inside, and if they don't come out in 5 minutes, you know they're all Zygons.
Nobody's really...
Smart idea!
The problem is, people aren't thinking with their brains
Smart
and
idea.
such. They're being more driven by their emotions, really.
I know, but I actually thought, why not send one person in, and then...
Yeah.
Everyone else come out. And then, if they don't come out in 5 minutes, then...
Yeah, but of course, it's...
Kill all of them!
It's made all the worse by the fact that the doctor and, like, the troop commander know what's going on, but they can't stop them from going in.
Well, they can. They can shoot at them. They can shoot their legs or something.
Who's gonna What? A military commander who shoots her own men?
Well, it would be a smart idea to saving their lives, I guess.
True. But yeah.
I was actually waiting for her to actually come out and then shoot all of them, and then there'd be the actual people.
Yeah.
So it shows both sides, because you don't know whether they're Zygons or they're real. It's hard to see that.
But I'll tell you what would have been interesting.
What would have?
I'm sorry, I've lost my train of thought now. What was I thinking? I was thinking something.
Think, we've only got about 2 minutes left of it.
Oh god, we only have 2 minutes! Get to the chopper.
I was just like how you say, we've got 2 minutes, get to the chopper.
Yeah, we've got 2 minutes. Get to the chopper.
Think what it is,
Yeah, quickly, just say some like filler or something whilst I'm thinking.
That's all, folks. No, not really.
Actually, you know what, shall we... Yeah, as I mentioned at the start, I think this has definitely been one of the most political stories in years, pretty much, with Doctor Who.
Shameless plug! Go and watch my Spectre review and my Hotel Transylvania review will be up over the weekend.
Yes.
Good day.
But as I was saying, this is like definitely probably the most political story Doctor Who's done.
It's the most mature one as well, honestly.
Yeah, it's some very mature themes.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it when Doctor Who goes dark. I mean,
yeah, but not too dark. It's kind of in the kind of fun kind of tone as well.
Yeah, some of my favourite Doctor Who stories have stepped quite a bit into dark and horror stuff, like, you know, the girl in a fireplace, robots repairing their ship with human body parts.
Blink with the Zygons and everything. Army of Ghosts. They're They're slaughtering mass amounts of humans.
And the climax of like the sound of drums with the Toclophanes like killing 1/10 of the population.
Yeah, and anyway, so what's your score going to be?
I decided to give it a 9 out of 10.
Same with me. So we're going to have to end the video off here.
Okay,
with only 5 seconds remaining. See you later. Goodbye.
Sorry about this. We recorded the spoiler discussion for the Zygon invasion really late, and whilst you have uploaded it separately,
Yeah.
I have decided to compile the two into a single episode, which I'm going to release at the same time using like video editor.
Oh yeah, I forgot you.
Just gonna point that out, just so you know what's going on. Yeah, welcome to Michael Movies, or Movies in general. Whichever channel you watch this on, doesn't really matter, it's personal preference.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we're doing the latest
Doctor Who spoiler discussion.
Yes, Zygon Inversion. This is being recorded literally the night of the episode, about 45 minutes after it finished.
It's 40 minutes after it actually finished premiering.
Yeah, so you watch it late because you got the start time wrong.
Anyway, so what did you think of the episode?
Good. Just good, generally. Like, I have to admit, it's a bit lacking in the first half, but it definitely picked up towards the end.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it does pick up. It does pick up, but okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, quickly randomly think of a top 5 things in the episode, or top 3.
Top things.
Yeah, top 3 things about the episode.
Yeah. Okay. I've got it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay, you start off with number 3.
The politicalness of it. It's a very political story, and it has quite a deep-set moral message to it, which I think works.
Deep morals. Okay.
I mean, it's an obvious allegory, but it's a good allegory.
Yeah, okay. My number 3, okay, we're going to be doing, so you do your number 3, I do my number 3, you do number 2, I do number 2.
I get it.
Alright, so, my number 3 was, you know the very start scene where Clara was kind of influencing the Zygon version of her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Yeah.
I just really like that scene, and it shows how Zygons could be affected by the humans they are shapeshifting as.
Yeah, the whole body print technology, because...
Okay, there's a problem I have with this episode. It doesn't really focus that much on not being able to find them because of their shapeshifting.
That's the thing, though. The first episode focuses on the shapeshifting, the shapeshifting and the conspiracy theory. This one focuses more on, like, the morality of war and extremism. I think they both work well together for that, because Stephen Moffat once said that the best 2-parters have a change in tone in the second part.
Yeah, so it's kind of
not like just like a 2-part, like a movie split into 2 bits and work. There has to be some sort of change of tone. For example,
it's like a mid-movie twist at the end.
Yeah, like Under the Lake or Before the Flood. Under the Lake is based on the Seed story. Before the Flood is a lot more timey-wimey. Or Dark Water and Death in Heaven. Dark Water is quite a small, contemplative story, while Death in Heaven is a huge, in-your-face finale. But they link together to form this coherent whole.
Sorry, I had to say that. In your face!
Damn!
Sorry, I had to say that.
So, yeah.
Okay, you go with number 2?
My number 2 would probably be the scene. Yeah, my number 2 would just be all the bits with, no, actually, my number 2 is the scene in the, when the Doctor and Osgood are tracking down that Zygon who, like, accidentally been revealed to everyone.
Oh yeah, that's also on my list, but, yeah, I really like that scene, especially the makeup for the guy who's transforming into the Zygon.
It's, like, genuinely revolting as you watch as he swells and suckers appear on him. Veins are bulging out of his head, his face is contorting, it's just twisting. It was so disturbing. It felt like, David Cronenberg with his films where body horror and everything. Yeah, that kind of thing. It made me think of The Fly in a way. Oh, yeah. It was kind of a body horror aspect to it. Yeah, I know what you mean. It was probably the thing that creeps me out most, body horror. That's probably because you can imagine it happening to you and you're just disturbed by it. I've always been more into psychological horror, but body horror is still very effective. Also, it gives a light to one of the things of Doctor Who that's generally quite underappreciated, which is the makeup and more physical effects. Like
yeah, it's been around since the very first episode of Doctor Who ever. Classic and the 21st century alike. It's one of the few things that carried over from the original.
Yeah, makeup generally in Doctor Who is like something that goes unnoticed, apart from when it's necessitated in scenes like that, and then you see how good like the prosthetics and stuff are. Like that.
Yeah, especially for the ghosts in
that was very clever effects. The way they actually did it is quite
they
clever.
just enhanced it. I like things that are enhanced by CGI, but not fully CGI, so a practical effect, but enhanced.
The ghosts were just CGI enhanced. They weren't like they were still like the actors were still doing it. They'd just been enhanced.
What did you say?
The actors were still like doing it. They were still walking around trying to kill people with axes.
Oh wait, the actors were still doing it.
Yeah, it's like they were still walking around trying to kill people and so on. But then they used CGI to make them look all see-through, which worked well.
By the way, there's only the next 2 episodes are going to be the only singular episodes.
I'm counting Girl Who Died and Woman Who Lived as separate episodes.
I guess they are kind of a 2-story thing.
I'm counting Girl Who Died and Woman Who Lived as 2 separate episodes linked by an overarching story.
Let's just call it a 2-parter.
No.
I'm just going to call it a 2-parter.
More complex than that. Anyway,
my number 2 was the ending. You know where Clara, Bonnie.
Zygella, as he calls her.
Oh, Bonnie. I'm just going to call her Bonnie because it's easiest. I was right about Kate Stewart.
Yeah. Did you notice the reference to the reference Kate Stewart? 3 rounds rapid. 5 rounds rapid.
No, I actually don't. I hear 5 rounds.
It's a reference to the 3rd Doctor story, the Daemon. All the other Doctor Who fans will get this one. It's a reference to that story where the Master uses Azal, I think, this alien, brings a church gargoyle to life, and the Brigadier orders his troops to
the Daemon.
5 rounds rapid. But that's like one of the Brigadier's most famous quotes. Chap with the wings.
But the ending was really good, honestly.
I thought. Like the ending.
Oh, by the way, you know that big scene with Peter Capaldi?
Yeah.
That was brilliant, honestly.
That was like amazing acting. I have to admit, this story has seen some of the best acting in Doctor Who for ages.
Oh yeah.
Peter Capaldi, Jenna Louise Coleman, Ingrid Oliver. Gemma Redgrave.
Yeah, because Jenna Louise Coleman had to play 2 completely different characters in this.
You can
and they even had to interact with each other at certain points.
You could tell Jenna Louise Coleman was enjoying herself playing like an evil version of Clara, though.
I know. I was thinking that as well.
You could tell she was having fun. But yeah.
Okay, let's go on to your number 1.
Well, my number 1 was like the Doctor's speech about the nature of war.
Right. So yours is kind of the end bit as well.
Yeah, I love that scene. That's
probably
one of my favourite Doctor, that's probably my favourite 12th Doctor scene right now.
Alright. My favourite part of the episode was when they were searching down the Zygon. And then he kills himself because...
Yeah, because he knows that
he has no future anymore. They can't fix him at all.
Yeah, it's interesting that he knows that either the humans will see him and try and think he's a monster and try and kill him, or the Zygon extremists will find him, consider him a traitor and kill him. So in the end, he just kills himself instead. It's dark, but you understand it. The fear.
It's so realistic if you don't count the Zygon part, but
yeah, this story, like I said, not only is this story quite
because he considers his options. There's no way out.
Might as well kill himself now.
Death.
But that's the thing, this story is not only political. You can imagine this happening. Human nature is like this. It reflects human nature, I think, this story a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it shows you that the Zygons are actually played better when they're not just straight antagonists.
Yeah, and they're very human characters as well, because as you could see, when he was running away from the humans, he was scared.
He was genuinely terrified. Yeah, and it's that.
Even though looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, it's that feeling. The Zygons aren't really monsters. They're as it's seen, most of them are quite peaceful. Their shapeshifting is used for natural survival. It's just that there are those extremists, the splinter factions, who want war. But it's
the crazy people.
Yeah, but of course.
No, I was literally going throughout and says, "We must have war." I was just, oh god, shut up with your war speeches.
And then finally at the end, and she's just like,
"We must have war."
And then she suddenly just like changes her mind because she realised how stupid they've been being the whole time.
Well, we've been dumb.
Yeah.
I'm going to rethink my life. I rethought it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a very big change of a decision, and you've got to show how it shows how the doctor's speech was very emotional as well and gripping.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree there. So, we've counted down the top 3 episodes. What else is there to say? Any other comments?
Alright. So I'm trying to look through the scenes. You know the Doctor and Osgood will make it out of that. You just wanted to know how. But parachutes. I like how he says, "Oh, I forgot a British Union Jack parachute. I want to blend in. Why? Because it's Britain."
Yeah, that was funny. That whole scene, and just like you see the wreckage, and you pass like the whole set of seats, and you just see like Osgood lying down, then it pans over to the Doctor and strapping a parachute.
Oh god, I love it when the Doctor's somehow falling from a great height with a parachute with the Union Jack on.
Yeah. I was thinking he would do something like he did, you know that bit in like Death in Heaven where Missy kills Osgood and blows open the side of the plane and stuff before kicking the Doctor out, basically.
Yeah.
And he like escapes with like the TARDIS key. That was quite a cool scene. But yeah, I love that scene. I love that story, and I was thinking he'd do something similar.
I was right about Kate Stewart. You said it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, well, and Kate Stewart in the true Brigadier spirit, being a badass. So I'm not bothered.
All right. Well, here's the thing. You knew something was gonna happen because it was actually implied that they cut away. They cut away for a reason. You knew something off about that scene, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I knew because in the background where the Zygons were trying to get Osgood and the Doctor, I saw her pull the gun out in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it in the corner of the screen. Her pulling a gun out and aiming it at the back of the Zygon's head, but I thought, could be aiming at the Doctor, but I doubt it.
True. Actually,
wait, just had this vaporizing lightning ray.
Yeah, you know that bit when they the Doctor and Osgood meet the 2 policemen, and the 2 policemen sitting in the car just after they escaped the plane crash.
Yeah.
And then, for the rest of that scene, as they're walking down to get to the van, I was thinking to myself, the policemen are Zygons, aren't they? What are they going to do? I was, watching the policemen in the background, their car through the corner of my eye, waiting for them to make their move. But it never happened, and I felt kind of disappointed, really.
Oh. Poor them. So anyway, what are you going to give it?
Me, personally? I am seriously considering a 9.5 out of 10 out of this.
Yeah, me too. Me too, honestly, because I actually like this better than the Zygon invasion.
Yes, I have to agree. I think this is right now. I think this episode, this story right now is ranking highest, best of this series. Not necessarily my personal favourite.
No, it's the best. It is technically the best episode.
There is one must remember, there is a difference between the best episodes and your personal favourite episodes. And ranking on quality, this episode has been the best. This story's been the best so far. Just hands down, it is.
Alright, so should we end it off there?
I don't know, how much time we got left?
Well, I think we should end this off. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.
Bye.